I just turned 40. Give it up for me for staying alive. Not easy to do when you've had as much fucking alcohol in your life as I had. No one thought I was gonna make it to 40. You guys look young. How many people are in their 20s? Let me tell you something. One day you're gonna get a cramp in your hands after you masturbate. And just think to yourself, if this is a normal part of getting older, I might be ready to die. The thing about 40 I was excited for is my fucking Jewish family finally stopped nagging me about having a baby. Just go back to being disappointed in me for not getting into law school. Seriously. Totally kidding. I don't talk to my family. Half the reason I had such a terrible drinking problem. I am a recovering alcoholic. I am a hero, thank you. I've been sober for 6 years. 6 years. 4 of them were in 2020. That was the year of day drinking, right? Yeah, I was a great day drinker. That was my favorite. Every morning I woke up and started my day with a Kentucky coffee. Best day drink ever. Easy recipe. It's a bottle of Maker's Mark with a bendy straw in it. The thing is, drinking really helped me deal with my anger issues, and now all I have is AA meetings. That's what I call putting fresh batteries in my vibrator. I think one reason I had such a drinking problem was my fucking bad, horrible childhood. High school sucks, right? I'm entirely convinced that high school's just a cruel social experiment conducted by the alien overlords running the simulation. There's no other possible explanation. Computer and program, right? One of these days that's gonna work. But when I was in high school, I had one thing and one thing only that made me happy, and that was my boyfriend. In high school, I had the hottest boyfriend. Well, to me, anyway. He was 6 feet tall and 90 pounds and super pasty, just badass punk rock, right? This guy looked like Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols when he was using the most heroin. So fucking hot. And at this point in the story, I do need to share with all of you that my mom's a cunt. I'm sharing that because it's relevant to the story. But more importantly, every time I call my mother a cunt into a microphone, an angel gets wings. And if it upsets anyone to hear that, you try spending your teen years with a woman who takes Ambien to stay awake and becomes meaner than Old Testament God. So she forbade me from dating Sid Vicious. We were not allowed to date. So we did what any other teenage couple would do. We snuck around the school and found places to hide and get in as much pathetic teenage sexual activity as we could before the last bus left. And one day we were sneaking around down the perfect hiding spot, which I was always so happy about. Because let me tell you guys, you guys remember when you're growing up being teenage boys, you're at that weird stage of teenage boy growth where your body hasn't quite grown into your dick yet? This thing was like a butternut squash. It was magnificent. We found this perfect hiding spot. It was in the back corner of the school, under a staircase, totally private, but vertically oriented space, right? So on this occasion, it was just logistically best for the person with the penis to be on the receiving end of the oral sex. And as a big fan of butternut squash, I had no complaints. Everything was going very well after school this day. We were just having a great time. I had a mouthful of butternut squash. He was really tall. All of a sudden, I see a shadow behind me, and it turns out that our perfect hiding spot was also the secret teacher's smoking area. I don't know who had it worse after that. The person who had to go to science class every day for the rest of the year knowing his teacher had seen his erect penis, me going home to my mother. We got sent to the principal's office for this. This is traumatic, with a note that said why we were there. And it read, Dani was practicing oral sex on Sid Vicious. Practicing for what? Wait, where's my husband? Where's my husband? Baby, was it worth it? Traumatic. Yeah. And the funny thing about this is it wasn't the first time I'd gotten in trouble in high school. I got in trouble all the time for normal teenager crap. Like, I'd get detention for going on a rant about democratic socialism in math class or something, right? And I'd come home from detention and my mother would say, young lady, that mouth is gonna get you in trouble someday. Bitch should have known I was gonna take some artistic license with it. Thing though that bothers me is how fucking hypocritical the school is, right? Because how come you keep me after and give me detention every time something comes out of my mouth, and as soon as something comes in my mouth, I get 3 days off? A lot of AA meetings in those 3 days. You guys have been awesome. My name's Dani Riedel.